Welcome back, friends. I am back from my camping trip and I'm kind of refreshed. You know, it was nice to be away from a little break from YouTube, both watching as well as recording. So I hope you enjoyed the footage we put up while we were gone. One of those videos happened to be a kind of a quick first look at Battle Brothers, which I enjoyed. I did play on a little bit more after that save and ultimately got the entire party killed. It was going so well, and then one orc berserker. We killed everybody else. He just wiped through the entire list of everybody, finished with like 1 hit point, and just crushed us all by himself. So we're going to try it again. We're going to do it this time, hopefully with some subscriber lists, or with subscriber names in for our Battle Brothers, and we'll see how that goes. So let's go ahead and start a new campaign. Maybe. There we go. Battle Brothers, let's see, what are we going to call us? Is my caps lock on? It was. Subscriber Legion, that's us. We're the Subscriber Legion. Late game crisis, we'll just leave it at random. But you can see war, green screen, undead. Permanent destruction. Oh wait, that's fine. Map seed. What are we gonna call this one? Let's call this one camping trip since I just got back. Camping. That's it. So if you want to play along, camping with a capital C, that is our map seed. I'm just gonna close my eyes, click next a few times, and see what we end up with for a banner. This is my ultimate random way. I don't know how this is gonna work. How about whatever this one is? I hope it's cool. Oh, we used that one last time. Next. We'll go with this one. We can't use the same one. As much as I like that Raven banner, we'll go with this, the Mermaid of Death. Yes. Okay. Next. You know what? I'm going to leave this stuff at beginner because I've already learned that I'm not very good at this. So, but we will go Iron Man. When we die, we die. That's it. There's no restarts. There's none of that. And I think that works best for this. So let's go ahead and hit start. And different backgrounds may unlock additional options at handling events and contracts. So I'm not quite sure what that means. It all went wrong 2 days ago. The company was hired to track down Hogarth the Weasel's band of raiders, but it's them that found you first. An ambush. A joke about horses, cut short by an arrow, yada yada yada. They attack, the captain dies, everybody dies, let's fight. I do read through all this in the first look, so if you're interested in seeing some of that, check out that video. And this is the ambushers kind of finishing us up. Alright, they're going to move up. So, let us first check our subscriber list. Now, let's come back in here. And let's see, can we change names from here? We cannot. We'll have to do it after the battle. That's fine. That's fine. All right, so Edmund is not going to shoot, or not going to run. He is, in fact, going to shoot. And probably 60%, 54%. How about this guy right here? Oh, good shot. Okay, and let's, while we're thinking about it, show hide trees, camera level. There we go. Top bar is head armor, so your helmet, your hat, whatever you happen to be wearing. Middle is your body armor, and below is your health. And if we come down here, in theory, I think I shot him in the head. Brigand Thug, Edmund, use shoot bow and hits. Doesn't really tell us much more than that. Oh. Brigand Thung's mouthpiece is hit for 21 damage and has been destroyed. So he had some sort of head armor, a mouthpiece, I guess. And we stuck an arrow through his mouth and destroyed it and did 30 damage. Whenever you hit a head, an unprotected head, it is a critical. So now we're going to move up here. We can see after the move, we would still have all of our potential attacks available. So this... You go around everybody. I've yet to find use for that. I've never been alone by himself, so now we can move up here. We're not going to have anything available if we do that. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to move to here, And then we're going to go ahead and do our spear wall. So if they come up, they'll get hit by it. He moved that direction. That's fine. That means we have a shot to chance here, or a chance to shoot. Bodies blocking things really do block things, and if we miss, we could hit somebody near him. So it's better that, at least for this first attack, that he stayed out to the side. We get a 60% chance. And uses bolt and hits. In this case, we had a 60. We rolled a 41. Leather wraps, that's his body armor, was hit for 30 damage. We destroyed that and hit him for 26. And he suffers a pierced hand. So as people get injuries, those injuries affect their combat abilities, and we may get specific perks that play off of that. For instance, we'll do extra damage to people that have an injury like that. So entirely possible. So we'll go ahead and reload. We will move here to block him off. This way he won't be able to move around easily. Once you're in melee combat, it is very difficult to get out or move away. So in this case, we missed. Let's go ahead and move up one. And now we have people attacking from two directions, so that should help us out. We hit his cap, so you can see we knocked out most of his cap armor. So, and that will be the end of that turn. So he's going to get a chance. He attempted to attack and missed. Oh, I take it back. He has just about killed us. Let's move here. Take another shot. Missed him. I think that's it. Let's go for a kill here. There we go. You can see he did take 120. Oh, he has 124. He received 104. So that, plus the 20 armor damage, that adds up to our 124. So yeah, he got his butt kicked. He did deal 102 damage, 86, so we can kind of see how that all goes. No loot found, so makes that easy. Shrubbery can hide characters from being detected. All right, we won. I'm in charge. That's essentially the story. We'll read through these as we go deeper in, but for now, this is all stuff we've just seen. I'll give everybody a burial and decide what we want to do. So let's go ahead and check our team here first and change name and title. So Wiedekind is now going to be Tyler Austin. That's how he did it, with all caps on the back. Interesting. We can give people a title. I don't have any titles to give at the moment. I just think it's interesting that we can do that. I wonder if they're going to earn titles later. I was thinking at some point, I've only got 100 subscribers, so this is down a ways, but I was thinking at some point if I did a Patreon, this would be something cool where you could give Patreon members, you know, a special title. But for now, let's just let's leave it for now. Maybe as people go higher levels, we can get them titles, right? If you survive to level 5, we'll knight you or something along those lines. And you can see right here, he's got this Akaton cap. It's got 50 health. It does give him a penalty of -2 fatigue, but that's okay. Doesn't block his vision or anything. Oh, armor, spear, shield, all that good stuff. On to here. All right. His helmet took a lot of damage. We'll have to repair that. So Walrum here will become Chris Brooks. Chris doesn't capitalize anything. Man after my own heart. I don't do a lot of that either, so there we go. And then our last one is Edmund the Black. Ah, see, that was the title. The title came afterwards. So we could potentially do something with that. So, you know what? We'll leave the black on there because he had it. So who... Depew. Help if I could spell. Depew 12 the Black. Sure, why not? There we go. All right, so that is our group for now. So, we need to return to Saigu to get paid. So let's go ahead and do that. I am beginning to learn the keys. Space pauses or plays. 1 is regular speed, 2 is fast speed, so I can just hit a 2. We look bad, but we killed him. However, the weasel escaped. But we still get paid. There's our 400 crowns, and we will accept his offer for another 400 to go after Hogarth himself, the man responsible. So that is going to be our plan. We do need to get 3 people. So let's see what we have here. And see, a couple of these people have some titles. We've got Roderick here. He is a caravan hand. So 2 different costs here. This is how much it's going to cost us to hire them initially. This is how much they're going to get paid on a daily basis. So clearly the cheapest one here would be Adler. Adler was a beggar. They do have a background. Those backgrounds can change what we get from them. A caravan hand, for instance, used to long and exhausting travel, so he may have better physical stats. Steiner Quick Fingers is a thief. A good thief will have quick reflexes and evasion, so that's interesting. He also comes with a weapon. You can see he's got a dagger, or a knife, excuse me, knife. That's probably a dagger with Roderick. Some of them have head armor, some of them have armor. He's got a club. So let's go ahead. I've yet to pick up a thief. There may be things that are going to happen. I know there's somebody who's running from something. Anyway, we'll see. There are plenty of lawmen looking for Steiner. Maybe you can get them to join too. So let's go ahead and hire him. He is about the most expensive one here, at least to pay. So we'll hire one expensive person. Streets, only God knows what Adler done, but he's a frail... well, we don't want a frail man. He's expensive. He's cheap to hire, but expensive to keep. He's a brawler. Sure. Let's give it a try. We'll try some different things. And he's a vagabond. Used to long travels, don't excel at anything. I think just the 2 from here. So let's go ahead and name them. So we've got our 2 new guys. We've got 2 ranks here, by the way. So we are going to want to put our archer in back. He is still injured. I'm going to shove him back here for the moment because he's not doing so good. Put these guys up here for now. And you can see morale here. So these guys' morale is bad because we just got our butt kicked in an ambush. So I think that probably explains that. Let's take a look at Steiner here. So the stars denote things they're good at. So he is 2 stars means that when we put points into his melee skill, it's going to go up higher than normal. So he's got 2 points in melee skill, 3 in health, and 1 in resolve. So that's actually really good for us. And in fact, he starts with a 56 already, which is pretty decent. So with the knife he has right now, he'll do 18 to 31 as opposed to our spear, which is 25 to 30. So he actually does more damage right now, at least max damage, than we do with the spear. Interesting. So we'll see here, he stab. These are the abilities he has with his knife. His personal abilities, that's his background as a thief. He's gluttonous, so he's going to eat more food. He is in good spirits, though, at the moment. And double grip. With the second free hand, this character can get a firm double grip on his weapon. Oh, wait, so we're doing more damage because he's not holding a shield or anything. And this is our other guy, and he was our brawler. You can see he also has 2 stars in melee, so that's really good. He's got 2 in fatigue, so we can maybe use him for double-handed weapon or something that gets a lot of extra special abilities, or put more armor on him, right? Maybe he'll make a decent tank, especially because his other one's in melee defense. So maybe this guy is armored with heavy armor and a shield or something along those lines. We'll have to see what we do with that. I think that looks pretty good. We do need names for these guys. So Torkel will now be CJ9342 Ham-Fisted. We'll say the. There we go. And Steiner Quick Fingers here is going to be Rosalind. Do we have room for Mosar? There we go. Rosalind Mosar. Whoops, make sure that's a capital. There we go. Rosalind Mosar Quick Fingers. All right. There we go. Welcome to the group, Rosalind and CJ. So there we go. There's our group for the moment. Let's close this and look at getting some weapons for those guys. So we need... Ultimately, we're going to need some headgear. These are just kind of basic stuff. Let's see, how many hats do we need? At least 2 right now. So let's go ahead. We'll get this other one here too, just in case. There's a buckler there, nothing else. We could use some better weapons. There's a polearm, which is nice. Polearms can be used over 2 spaces, so you can put them in the back row if you would like. So that's not too bad. Don't really have one-handed mace. 20 or 35. 25 to 45, a hatchet. Let's go for a hatchet. All right. So, we know we are going to need a weapon. We're going to need a hat. We're going to need a hat. He's got a backup weapon. Let's go ahead and give him the bandage as well. He's going to be good in 3 days, so we're going to go ahead and put him back in the front line, and we're going to see what happens with Rosalind here. For now, I think we're going to call it. We need to find one more person. We also have a tavern here, so we can come to the tavern. We pay for a round to get patrons to share more, or we could pay for a round to improve the spirits of our own guys. Ours are going to go up. They burned Irma at the stake last week. Some witch hunter did. Just appeared one day, accused her of sorcery and whatnot, and had her burned. The council didn't object, and that man left soon after. I wish I knew who he was, really. Good thing he saved us from that witch, I suppose. All right. We could pay 20. We had a murder here. Some bastard from Eichenberg put a knife in the back of one of the merchants. He'll see the news on Sunday. You should come watch. Okay. So, we'll leave the map there. Let's go ahead and come down here to Harkendock. We need to recruit at least one more person and buy weapons and armor for him. So we'll see what we got in Harkendock, since they specifically want to. Depew the Black seeks a word for us. Never been to Harkendock, but I've been around ones that look a lot like it. Cities are great. They're just telling us what we can do in different things. If there's a good cavern, we should go there first. All right. That's just because he wants a drink. And you can see that the world has people and caravans and stuff running around. So we get a boat from here. There is a tavern here. There's also a barber, so we could change our appearance if we wanted. Marketplace, and a big group of people to hire from. So, a cripple, I think probably that's not the best option. A caravan hand, he's expensive all the way around. Eberhard here is a beggar, so cheap and cheap. Tostig, what was he? A peddler. They do excel at haggling and getting us good prices. That might not be bad to have. Adler, another caravan hand, and Edwald, a fisherman. He's used to physical labor, so... let's go for a merchant. Let's see. House to house, Tostig is a mere peddler. He'll dance, he'll sing, he'll boast, and he'll act a king. Anything to make that sale. This man knows a man who knows a man who knows a man. All 3 strangers potentially better at fighting than him. Maybe that's not the best option then. How about Edwald? Let's go for him. So he has a knife. It looks like he's and a net. He's got some armor. We will hire him. So that's our 3 people. So let's go ahead and check what we've got there. And Edwald the fisherman here. Who is our next person on our list? The Stallone. 96, who just subscribed to us. Thank you very much for the subscription, Stallone. The Stallone. So, the Stallone 96, the fisherman. All right. Let's go ahead and slide him in there. Take a look. His melee skill started a little bit lower, 47, but he does have 2 stars in it, so it will go up. He's got 1 in Resolve and 1 in Initiative, so that's not too bad. It'd be nice if we could get somebody else that was good at ranged weapons, but we can live with what we have for the moment. So, you can use a net to hamper the ability to move and defend. Nets, they'll root somebody, but they're destroyed. So we get 1 use out of it, and that's it. So, again, he needs a hat and potentially a weapon. So let's go ahead and go to the market. Let's buy another hat. We have another knife. We have a hatchet here. Let's go ahead and get a pitchfork. We'll put somebody in back. Up here you can see what we've got. These are our provisions, 47. People do eat as you wander around. Tools and supplies are used to repair all your armor and weapons. This is ammunition for our archers and medical supplies to heal people as we go. So we'll kind of live with that as we go. This is actually a really good price for this. So I'm going to go ahead and buy some of these now. We don't need them now, but I'm going to buy them now anyway. And we'll leave. There we go. Leave one more time. We should have completed our objectives, so we can go back here. We'll run up there really fast. Oh, there's another company there. We are going to go after the weasel there, Hogart. We'll return with his head. All right. Leave. Let's go to here first. See, there's some peasants on the road, and there's the first Sigao company. There are 8 people there. All right, let's take a look to see what type of condition we're in. Took part in 1 battle, 2 kills. He's still lightly wounded. And if we check... Content 45... He doesn't have any real injuries, but you can see his health is only at 15. So I think he does have to stay back this fight, unfortunately. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to take this weapon off. We're going to give it to this guy. We're going to slide our new fisherman back there. And we're going to give him a pole arm. Maybe we'll throw the net here for now. So I think that's going to be our initial front line. You know what else we could do? What if we left him up here? We put him here, and we gave him the pole arm. Can you use 2 knives? No. And then we'll give him back his net. There we go. Something like that. Let's try that. We'll go in and do the fight right away. Oh yeah, a few brigand thugs and a poacher. Poacher's range, the thugs are melee. We will engage. Use war dogs to hunt down elusive or rushing enemies. So, now what we can do is we can wait. And that is what we are going to do. We're going to let them move up. I'm going to sit up top there. We do get an advantage to being up high. Oh, they took a shot and missed. Doesn't look like they want to move forward yet. There's one. He moved up to sit up on something tall there. Okay, do we have a shot at anyone? One guy. And we hit. There we go. Much better than they did. So his armor's falling apart. His morale is wavering, and he is wounded. Grazed neck. Alright, and we'll reload. And we'll stop there. And I think we'll stop there. Let's see if they do anything. I'd really like them to move up, to be honest. We could do a shield wall or a spear wall, but I don't think any of them are going to be in a position to do anything about it for a little bit, so we're going to sit here for at least this round. Now, second round starts. Let's go ahead and pause here for the moment. Or not pause, but we're going to go ahead and take another shot at this guy. And we missed. I was hoping they would move up, but it doesn't look like they're going to. Oh, and they did hit our guy pretty seriously there. Alright, fine. We're going to move up to here. Let's see what happens. See if that's enough to get him to move. Apparently not, interestingly enough. And a little knife in the side. As we get him surrounded, we'll get bonuses. Now, this is probably not the best guy to put out there because he doesn't have a shield. So that two-handed weapon is great, except that he's more susceptible to getting hit here. So I'm going to move a step up here. Try to put a shot in there. That was... And we'll move down one more. We'll walk up there a little bit. Now, again, we have range with this, so next time we'll be able to stab that guy if he's still alive. He shot at the archer and missed. Move up here and stab right into there. We hit, did a little bit of damage, not too much. Win that. And he just does shield wall, he doesn't come running in. Alright, so now we can attempt that guy or that guy. 55% chance here because he is same level. This guy gets an advantage for being up a little bit taller. In there. We're going to move up here. And then we are going to go ahead and just do a normal little hatchet swing there. We missed, unfortunately. We've got two other people that can get a shot at him, though. Oh my gosh! He went down in one big hit. That really sucked. What happened? Use a slash and hit Stallone the fisherman. Hogwart has struck down the Stallone. That people will die. Let me just let you know that that is going to happen. All right, he hit him. Okay. We get a couple shots. We managed to finish him off. They go after our axeman. They've stunned him. I think he tried to maybe run away. I'm not actually sure what happened there. A couple shots at him because we didn't move. There we go. He's going to step up into that spot, and that's fine. He's shield walled. Oh, we got a good shot with the pitchfork there. And now we've got a shot at their archer, and we missed. That's not spectacular. But you know what we can do? We can run somebody up here and finish, make sure that that is not going to happen anymore. He's not taking free shots at us anymore. We're going after Hogart, the weasel himself here. And it'd be nice if we could actually hit him. There we go. Took him down. Yeah. Come over here. We're going to stay out of his zone of control, but because we have extra range, we can do that. He did take a shot. Missed with that. A little spear action in there. Took out his armor. Getting close there. Try to move over on that side there. Now again, we've got the two range, so we can go there. We missed. And we finished him off with the crossbow. So, we lost the Stallone, unfortunately. The fisherman went down. He took a lot of damage. That was one heck of a hit from the weasel there, right? But you can see everybody else did okay. Chris Brooks is just killing it. He got a level, an extra 97 hit points. No kills that time, but he did do some damage. You can see Depew the Black got a kill. CJ the Ham-Fisted had 2 kills, and Tyler Austin got the 4th one. So now let's go and take a look at our loot. And there's quite a bit of loot there. So let's go ahead and grab all of that. And we'll leave. All right, Hogard lies dead in a pool of his own blood, skewered into a grotesque and panicked pose. He didn't weasel his way out of this one. You put a boot to his corpse and look to your men. For the company, for all the men who've fallen, Depew 12 the Black spits on the dead man's face. Let's take this bastard's head and get back to Sigao. Time to get paid. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look, see what we've got here. We did pick up a bunch of stuff. Oh, the Stallone did not die. He went down, but he is still alive. He is, however, missing an ear now. So let's go ahead and see what we can do with the new gear that we have here. So we've got a pickaxe. We've got a falchion. Oh, that looks pretty cool. I kind of like that pickaxe, though, to be honest. Let's give him a pickaxe. And how about a buckler? There we go. And he needs a new hat. CJ, he did really well this last time. He did pretty well with that hatchet. But let's see, that's 46, let's see, 25 to 40 for that. The Falcon is 35 to 45, 70% effective against armor, 20% of damage ignores armor. So those numbers are going to change. You'll see various whatever. So this is only 50% effective against armor, and 20% of its damage will ignore it. And you can see the axe, 110% effective against armor. So of those weapons, this one's the most effective against armor. 25 to 40 is not too bad. This one does do a little bit more damage. However, again, it's less effective against armor. Let's go ahead and see what abilities it gives us. A slash, 4 AP, builds up 10 fatigue. But it's going to inflict 43 to 56 points of damage, up to 11 of which can ignore armor. So, and we're going to do 30 to 39 damage to armor. So that effectiveness against armor, when they have armor on, we have to destroy that armor first. So this one's going to do 30 to 39 and then 43 to 56. Let's look at this over here. Basic one, 31 to 50. Against armor, though, 34 to 55. So, and it does an additional 50% damage on hits to the head, which is pretty serious. You know, that hatchet's pretty decent, but let's go ahead and let's try this. Let's see how that does. This one gives us a bonus to hit, which is really nice. We may not actually need it. He's got a 56 to begin with, but I like it. And let's go ahead and give him a shield. Okay. And we've got the two-handed weapon there. We've got spear and shield there. Now, we do have some good armor here. Patched shield. So, let's look. Melee defense. Somebody was going to be... I think we're going to make him the ham-fisted our tank. He needs better armor anyway, so let's go ahead and go with that. And that was because he does get a bonus to defense and fatigue, so he can carry the heavier armor. And we got some roots and berries. We got some cloth rolls we can sell. I think we're doing okay. We do have this bludgeon we could use. I don't know that anybody needs it at the moment. Now, Chris does get a level here. So you can see here we get 2 points there. So if we were to put a... So if we go here, it's going to give us 3 points. But because he's got no stars in arrows, he'd only get 2. So we're going to give him 3. He's up to 63 already. Resolve. Let's go ahead and bring that up. I'd like that to be at least a 50. And then we can get him more defense or more hit points. At the... Those are both pretty good. For now, because we have the bonus, let's go ahead and do defense. We'll say okay. Because he doesn't have a shield either. The shield will give you extra defense. So you can see here that shield gives you an extra 15 for both your melee and your range defense. And that is taken into account here. So if we take that off, that goes away. So let's go ahead back to Chris really quick, because now he's going to get a perk. And I think we're going to start with Student. That gets him an additional 20 experience from battle. So... And then the 11th level, when you no longer have levels, we get that perk back and we can dump it in something else. So ultimately, we don't waste that spot. It's used the whole way up. We just kind of forgo a little bit of a bonus for a little while. So that is that. We're going to go ahead and come back here really fast. Run. And I think that is going to be the end of the first episode. Depew, got a moment, Captain. Battles left our gear. Make camp. Okay, we'll keep it in mind. We can't go into town at night, or it's not going to matter anyway. So we are actually going to make camp right here. And we'll go ahead and speed up time. And we go, we're already on 2, it looks like. Maybe we can't do that in 1. We'll wait for dawn to come. There we go. We can go into town here. All right. And... the company returns to Sigao as victors, their heads held much higher this time. The subscriber legion are not the size that they once were, but they're still a force to be reckoned with, as Hogarth learned in his final moments. You carry his head in a sack. The empty in front of Lars at Sigau's feet. He jumps back, but the healer quickly picks the head up, stares at it, and nods. Lars of Sigau approaches the brigand's bloodied face and eyes it carefully. Yes, yes, that's his ugly mug, all right. Servants, pay this man his money. Coin in hand, you raise your voice to the men. As long as there is blood coursing through our veins, as long as we can hold sword and shield, there shall stand our company. All through the realm people will know the Subscriber Legion. The men cheer. Tyler Austin puts his hand on your shoulder. You did well, Captain. No matter where you lead us, the men will follow you as brothers in battle. As brothers. And that is that. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. We will continue this on. Comment suggestions, all that sort of stuff down below. Love to hear what you think of this one. I think it's going to be exciting. It may not last very long if my last playthrough is anything to go by, but I think we'll have a good time. So we will see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more. Cheers.